What's up YouTube, it's your boy HAVN'T, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be revealing how much I paid for the LS, how much I paid for all the maintenance. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So first things first, so I paid $2,500 for the Ls400. Great deal, great deal, great deal. Like I always say, I appreciate my boy Jay. Gave me a good price with the car. Initially, he was gonna sell it to me for $4,500. It needed some work, as y'all can see. So he looked out on the price, and you know what I'm saying, I just put that little extra money into the car, as y'all can see, with all the maintenance and all the other stuff. So yes, I paid $2,500 for this car, which is an absolute steal. You know what I'm saying? So definitely happy about that. I'm not mad about the price at all, but this is where the stuff get tricky. All right, we're gonna start off with something light. The registration was $15. The smog was $65. So the smog was $65 and the registration was $15 because this car already came registered. So I did not have to pay like back fees or anything else like that, which I was really happy about, because every car that I had bought private property, which was the first Legend and the second Legend, they came with expired tags, and I pretty much had to pay for that. So this one I didn't have to do that, so I only paid $15 for the registration and $65 for the smog. Now for this service right here. I don't know if y'all ready to hear this number, man, but like I said, I like to be real transparent on my channel, and this is for all the trolls that may comment and say, bro, you should have did this, you should have did that. I'm happy with my decision, and I go to dealerships for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually going to make a video about what to go to dealerships for and what not to go to dealerships for, but I like going to dealerships. Even though they tax, they do it right, and it's warranty on the part. That's all I wanted to say before I disclose this number. So for the timing belt, water pump, thermostat, dry belts, new radiator, new upper hoses, new lower hoses, the whole evap system. So everything with the evap system got replaced. So the canister, tubes, I think, what is it, a solenoid, and I believe it was something else. That whole service, while this car was at Lexus for a whole week, was $4,300. Woo! $4,300 for that service. So yes, I did pay a pretty penny for that. The biggest thing was the evap system. The evap system was $2,400, to be honest. But in California, to do a title transfer, you have to pass smog, and that's one thing that they test. But my boy Jay has mentioned when a car used to do a cold start, he smelled a lot of gasoline inside the car, and that's one of like the little symptoms or whatever of a bad canister or whatever. So I pretty much got all that stuff replaced. The whole thing was $4,300. The total really came up to $5,000. My service advisor really looked out and gave me like a $700 discount, so I walked out only paying $4,300. Yes, that price is real hefty, but I'm really satisfied with the work. I'm not worried about me not driving this car or where can I take it to or nothing like that. I get in this car and I go, you know what I'm saying? The work has been done, warranty for all the parts or anything. If anything breaks, go back, get a loaner, fix it, even if they had to give me a new engine. That's the reason why I like going to dealerships. It is price heavy. I could have went somewhere and I could have probably cut that total in half. I probably could have only paid $2,300, you know what I'm saying? But I've been to certain shops and then I have to go back and redo their work. So I'd rather just go ahead and just do the work right, spend a little bit more money, but I ain't worried about the car ever again. I'm not worried about the evap system for a long time, probably for another 200K, to be honest. So you know what I'm saying? The timing belt was done at 200,000. I'm at like 202 right now. I'm not worried about that until it hit 290. The reason why I replaced the radiator is because it was the OEM one, and they said it was really brittle, and I don't play about the cooling system, so I'm not worried about another radiator for a while. So you know, you do stuff one time, don't have to worry about fixing it for a while, just oil changes and all the other stuff. But like I said, I do need to get the valve covers done. I got a quote for that. The labor will be $599, and I just gotta provide them with the gaskets and, you know, spark plugs and stuff like that. So I'll be doing that next. That'll be the next thing I'll be doing. But yeah, I don't want to stay on this topic forever, but I just know that a lot of people are going to say stuff, but at the end of the day, it's me, my money, my car, and it's what I chose to do, and I'm happy about it. As soon as I got it out the shop from that, you know, timing belt service and evap and all the other stuff that I did, I went straight ahead and did the alignment. The alignment was $80. I needed the alignment bad because I believe on this side, this whole sidewall was like nothing, you know what I'm saying? And that comes from a bad alignment. And then also the steering wheel was a little bit leaning towards the right, so I knew it needed alignment. So I got the alignment. The alignment was $80. After the alignment, I went straight to the tire shop. So initially when I took it to the tire shop, I had only replaced the two front two because those were the worst. You know what I'm saying? I actually didn't have like a lot of tread on both of the tires. So I had replaced those two, but I think the next weekend, it was a nail in this tire. Well, not this tire particularly, but on this side. And it was so many cracks, like, you know, so many sun cracks or whatever. So I said, you know what, it just don't make sense to buy one tire. So I just went ahead and bought two tires, but all of them are the same company. I did pay $77 for each tire, but in total it brought it up to $502, you know, with the installation. And I bought certificates with each of the tires, so meaning that if I hit a nail or a blowout happened, anything before the tire gets worn, I get another one for free, no questions asked. So yeah, it brought it up to $502 for pretty much all the tires. So the next thing after I did the tires was I did the brakes. I did the rear brakes. I went to O'Reilly. I do not recommend going to like O'Reilly or, you know, AutoZone to get brakes, but I needed some brakes bad. I could feel it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just go to O'Reilly real quick and just go get the brakes. But I do want to go ahead and, you know, replace those brakes with, you know, Lexus OEM, you know, brakes or whatever. So, but anyways, like I said, I went to O'Reilly's and I paid $50 for the set for the rears. I paid $120 for installation to go ahead and do the brakes. And then while I was doing the brakes, I said, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and get an oil change. So I have bought Castro Oil 5W30, a synthetic blend. And that was $41 because I had to buy a 5-quart and I had to buy like another 1 quart because this car pretty much takes 6 quarts of oil. I bought an oil filter, which was $7, and the labor for that was $30 to do the oil change. And I also replaced the battery terminal on this car. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I don't know why I put the hood down. So yeah, I replaced the positive battery terminal on this car because it was so brittle to where it wasn't tight and it just kept on coming off. So I had replaced that. This terminal is from Lexus and I paid $22 for that terminal. So in total, what I spent on this car just on maintenance in general, I spent $5,232 on maintenance right now. And like I said, I'm about like 85% done. You know, I do want to go ahead and check out the suspension, and I do want to get the front brakes, and like I said, valve covers and spark plugs, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, about 85% done. But yeah, I spent $5,232 on this car already. But I guarantee you, if I was to sell this car right now, I could for sure get my money back. That is a fact. I know I could get my money back, but I'm not looking for that. Honestly, I'm just, like I said, I was looking for a good daily driver. And what's better than an LS, you know, for a daily driver? So, but in the car game, you gotta pay to play, you know what I'm saying? I do not work on my car, and I know it'll be cheaper if I did, you know, decide to work on my car, but I don't work on my car, nor did I really want to do it anyways. I'd probably just pay somebody to do it, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's how much I spent for all the maintenance. And everybody who want to probably try to troll or whatever, you know, it is what it is. I don't care. I still sleep good at night. You know what I'm saying? I got a perfectly working LS, and I'm gonna continue going to dealerships for certain things. And then just for the miscellaneous, just to tell you guys how much I paid for that detail when Mark, you know, did the clay bar, you know, hand waxed it, did the headlights, did the inside, you know, try to get these wheels, you know, right or whatever. I paid $100 for that whole detail. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, go ahead and leave me a like. Go ahead and comment. Let me know that I do pretty good with owning the car for pretty much 3 weeks, and I did all that in a span of 3 weeks. I ain't gonna lie, I did all that in a span of 3 weeks. So let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. My channel is absolutely lit. We're gonna go crazy with this car. We're gonna go crazy with the G35. We're just getting started. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.